Hey, what's going on everyone? This is G and I'm Phunken hungry. In this video, we're going to try some of Jack's JFC. So Jack's have brought out their Jack's fried chicken tender snack wraps. So I did grab all of them just to give them a try so you can see all of them. Basically, they're just a different sauce, but we'll bust this open and have a look. That's about how big they are. They kind of look big on camera, but in person, not so much. So we did get the P, we did get the B, and we did get the S. Basically Jackers, those cheeky little bastards, they've done it again. They've ripped off other companies again. Jackers are the trolls of the fast food industry because recently they did the Cosmic range, which was like the Grimace Shake, and now they have, similar to Clackers and also Macca's, they both have snack wraps. So Clackers as well, they have different wraps. Macca's, they have a grilled version and a McChicken version. Back in the day, I'm pretty sure that used to be like a chicken strip. Now apparently it's just a McChicken burger cut in half. Yay. But my favourite would be the KFC. The pita bread at KFC is actually quite nice. For a fast food pita bread, the KFC one is actually pretty tasty. So I will mention the price difference from Macca's, Jackers and Clackers at the end, but we'll bust these open, we'll have a look, have a taste and see what they're like. So my favourite I'll probably leave till last. I love my creamy pepper mayo from Clackers, so we'll see what the Jackers one's like. Maybe I'll start with the barbecue, keep it sort of, you know, a lot of Aussies love their barbecue. Put another shrimp on the barbie, mate. Put another Jack's fried chicken tender wrap on the barbie, mate. So yeah, this is how it's wrapped. So there is sauce all over the wrapper, probably all over my face, and the neighbour's cat is actually quite far away for once, but I'm sure it will somehow get on its face. This is what it looks like, a very thin piece of bread. Now, this is kind of like what Macca's is like, but Macca's from memory like folds over a lot more. This is, you know, a little bit like a taco. Taco man, I want to be a taco man. So yeah, basically they just come with a different sauce. They come with this tender, whatever it is, a chicken tender, that's the one. Jack's fried chicken tender. So yeah, barbecue sauce on this one. You get a bit of lettuce. Tender doesn't look too bad. Fills up the wrap. The wrap does feel, you know, it's just a typical wrap. It doesn't look too bad. You know, if you did this at home, you'd probably put it in, you know, like a frying pan or whatever to give it a bit of a colour, give it a bit of texture. Anyway, let's give this a try. This is the Smoky Barbecue Tender Snack Wrap from Jackers, aka Hungry Jack's, aka Burger King. Cheers. Oh. Oh, that's a bloody dry chicken tender. Now, when I did the chicken tenders, I quite liked them. They were quite nice. But like all these places, you know, it's going to depend how long it's sitting there. If it's been sitting there for a whole day, you know, it's going to taste like an old grandma's boot. But if it's been cooked fairly fresh, you know, it's not going to be as dry. But yeah, very dry. I'm going to try a bit of the tender by itself. I've had these before, but yeah, it's a little dry. I'll try and explain the flavour profile at least. Oh. Well, the lettuce is about as limp as your grandfather's pecker, so that's not adding crunch. It is adding a bit of, you know, like water. It's adding a bit of moisture. It's keeping it a little bit more fresh, I guess, if you can call this lettuce fresh. The Smoky Barbecue does complement the chicken. But yeah, that lettuce, because it's been here for a while, and you put them in these wraps, the lettuce just goes, yeah, limp. If you just want like a quick snack, they're perfect. You know, just a very small item that you can just smash down. There's a bit more moisture and juiciness in the center of the chicken. But yeah, they need to get rid of those chicken tenders somehow. They're probably not selling that well. These days, because they've been on the menu for a while, you know, they probably cook them in the morning and just sit there until some idiot is going to buy them. Oh, wait a second, that's me. So my rating for Hungry Jack's Smoky Tender Snack Wraps, look, I'll give that a 5.5 out of 10. It was very dry and crunchy, but not crunchy in like a fresh, nice way. Crunchy in like stale, dry, like it's been sitting there too long. The Smoky Barbecue's nice. I'm not a huge barbecue sauce fan. I'll take it or leave it. All right, let's try the spicy one next. See if the spicy, like I like my spicy food, especially in this sort of stuff. Again, it looks like a baby's nappy inside. You know, like this has just been rolling around. Keep rolling, 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 keep rolling. Whoops. Yeah, it looks like the insides of a baby's nappy, especially with that colour. Looks like some baby just exploded diarrhea everywhere, all over my snack wrap. Look, you can see the difference in the tender as well. Totally different size and shape, really. Doesn't quite fill it up. You get the limp lettuce again. Yeah. See, this one doesn't quite fit properly, so you're not getting as much tender for your money. But let's see what this tastes like. This is the Hungry Jack's Spicy Tender Snack Wrap. I did used to like the Macca's snack wrap back in the day. That was mainly for the price though. I used to grab them sometimes because, you know, they used to be a couple of bucks or whatever. Nowadays it's like almost $4 or $5 for one of these. Not good value. All right, here it is. Let's give it a try. Cheers. It definitely goes nice with their supercharged sauce. Oh, I mean, spicy sauce. They could have came up with a better name than spicy sauce. I guess it gets straight to the point. But yeah, that's their supercharged sauce, because Clackers did it first. This does have a nice spicy kick to it, actually. I've always thought a lot of their spicy stuff at Jackers and all these places are quite tame. But yeah, that sauce, it does build up. I can feel it, you know, I've swallowed it. Make sure you swallow and not spit. But yeah, as I swallowed it, I can feel like the heat that's gone down the back of my mouth, the back of the throat, even down into the depths of hell, as I call it. I never call it that. But yeah, it does have a bit of a kick to it, this one. The lettuce, for some reason, is a little bit more crunchy in this one. The tender is actually a lot more nicer in this one as well. So I don't know. The bread is very soft. As I said, it would have been nice if they throw it on the grill a bit, but these places, they can't even normally get your order right. They can't even normally put the right ingredients on it. Macca's is probably worse than Jackers when it comes to getting your order wrong. I think the worst that I've had at Hungry Jack's is a few burnt burgers. So the burgers are burnt at Hungry Jack's. Isn't that the same? Or is it the home with the microwave steamed ham? Anyway, I was going to pick one of these out as well and put bacon and pickles and all sorts of stuff on it and do a Phunken Hungry Crazy Creation version. Maybe one day I will. Also, I was going to get the Macca's, Jackers and Clackers version and compare them. I thought really it's a new Hungry Jack's item, so I may as well just do what I normally do, if I can afford it, and grab them all and sort of compare them all. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit of my preference. I don't mind spicy food. If you don't like spicy food, obviously the barbecue sauce one is going to be the way to go. But yeah, this one I feel like is a lot nicer. I feel like the flavours just, yeah, work together a lot more better in my mind. Tender's quite nice, quite tender, as they say. You can see it's real chicken, not chicken sponge. So my rating for Hungry Jack's Spicy Tender Snack Wrap, look, I'll give that a 6.5 out of 10. It's definitely a step above the last one. But let's not get too crazy. There's just a sprinkle of lettuce in a wrap, a very small wrap, with a tender and your choice of sauce. Again, nice quick little snack, but you could just do this at home for a lot cheaper. Okay, this is the one I'm looking forward to the most. And this is very saucy, which I complained about on the last few, but I'll probably lick this wrapper. I'll lick it like Brian from Family Guy when he licks Stewie's diaper and he says he thought it was Indian food. Yeah, you can see the explosive diarrhea at the back. Let's try this one. This is Hungry Jack's Creamy Pepper Tender Snack Wrap. So the tender actually fits in this one a lot nicer. Does look like a Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo, doesn't it? Mr. Hanky, the Christmas... Yeah, you get the point. Let's see if this compares to KFC's pepper mayo one. Their sliders or whatever they call them. I will point out that Clackers, KFC, if you don't know what I'm talking about, their pepper mayo slider, well, all of their sliders, the actual bread is a lot better quality. Anyway, let's give it a try. Cheers. I love my black pepper, so if you're a pepper fan, you know, pepper your grandmother, pepper spray in the face of justice. Yeah, this is really good. It does have a nice strong pepper flavour. You can see how much black pepper is in it. Quite a lot, actually. Quite a lot of... And it's not like crappy black pepper. It's like proper cracked black pepper. None of that sort of powdery crap that you can get. A very creamy, peppery bite to this. It's a nice, strong pepper flavour, but that mayo just sort of mellows it out a little bit. But yeah, their spicy sauce and their pepper sauce are quite good, actually. This tender is a lot more fresh. So I don't know what was up with that barbecue one. Maybe it was just had a bit more coating, which made it dry out a little bit more. But yeah, these last two, the tender's been quite nice. Really, you need the sauce with Jack's fried chicken, because it is a nice bit of chicken. It's not chicken sponge again, but they don't have as much flavour. They don't have all those, what, 1,000 secret herbs and spices, or how many the old Colonel puts in his. Alright, have another bite, then I'll give it a rating. Okay, my score for Hungry Jack's Creamy Pepper Tender Snack Wrap, I'm going to give that 7.2 out of 10. I feel like this is a lot better than the others. I feel like this is a bit better than the spicy, but not by much. Both of them are quite good. I could take one or the other, really. The pepper just has a really nice peppery flavour. I think it complements, well, the spicy sauce complemented it as well. The pepper mayo slider is normally my go-to at KFC. I like their pepper sauce. Some burgers do have the pepper sauce. I think it was the Twisters or whatever they called them, you know, the big wraps. I don't know, I think that's what used to have the pepper sauce, and it used to be really nice and very unique to KFC until everywhere else started copying it. I'm looking at you, Hungry Jacks. I'm looking at you, the king of burgers, Burger King. That was very nice, a very strong pepper flavour. You know, sometimes I've had pepper mayo or pepper gravy or, you know, pepper pig or whatever, and they've all been lacking in pepper. I like, you know, when it says pepper mayo or whatever, I like a strong pepper flavour. I'm the type of person that normally seasons my food with pepper and other stuff, and then normally chucks some more pepper on top once I'm about to have the meal. But now we're getting to prices. So the prices of these snack wraps, if you get it in store, are $3.95, so $4. Guess it's not too bad. You have to take in consideration you are paying for the staff and stuff. You are, you know, some people go, well, that's so expensive. Like, I can make it better at home. I can make it cheaper at home. Yeah, but you're making it. If you go to a place, you plonker, you're paying a service fee. They need, you know, money for electricity. You need to pay for the deep fryers. You know, they need to pay for all that stuff. So you need to take it in consideration. But yeah, they still are a little bit overpriced just because, you know, a very small sprinkle of lettuce. They get lettuce in bulk bags. You know, these wraps aren't very expensive. You know, again, they'd buy it in bulk, and they're nothing too special. Nice and soft, at least. It's okay, but just, you know, your stock standard piece of wrap. The tenders, they're pretty good here. Nice bit of crunchy, thick coating on them. They're quite good. When they're juicy, they're very nice. When they're old and stale, it's just, yeah, you don't really get the moisture and the nice chicken flavour coming through. The Clackers version are actually a bit cheaper. They're $3.75 for the Clackers version. I feel like you're getting more value for money if you go to Clackers, aka KFC, to get them, because, as I said, I haven't had them for a while, but their pita bread, or their bread, is a lot better quality. It's a nice sort of chunky, bit of bread. And then Macca's has a chicken snack wrap, as I mentioned earlier. I used to grab them. Macca's do the chicken snack wrap as well, as I mentioned earlier. I used to grab them every now and again because there was like something like $2. So, you know, if you have just if you're hungry and you just have $2 on you, you know, you're laughing. But for some reason, I checked all the apps before I did this video, and they had chicken snack wraps for 2 different prices. I did check the ingredients, and they was exactly the same. So I don't know why. So one was $4.80, which is ridiculous for what this is, especially when the other chains have them for less, and they're probably better quality because half a bit of McChicken burger. Yeah. So $4.80 and $3.50. So the $3.50 is actually the cheapest, but you're not getting quality bit of chicken. You're getting chicken sponge from the McChicken patty. And also they have a grilled chicken version, snack wrap. That was $3.50 as well. So I'm guessing that's their price, $3.50. So Macca's is the cheapest, but it's, you know, you're getting better quality chicken at KFC and you're getting better quality chicken at Jack's Fried Chicken. I mean, Hungry Jack's. So my price rating for Jack's Fried Chicken tender snack wrap at $3.95. Look, I'll give them a 3.9 out of 10. Why not? Know in the comments below if you tried Jack's Fried Chicken tender snack wraps. They've only been out for a couple of days. Don't know when I'll upload this video, but I guess you'll be watching it when I upload it. So hello. Cheerio, how are you? But let me know in the comments below if you agree or disagree with what I've said. And also which one, if you've tried Macca's version, if you've tried Jackers and Clackers, let me know which one you do prefer. I feel like KFC are definitely winning this race. But good on your Jackers, again, for, you know, copying, just like you always do. Don't seem to come up with your own ideas these days, do you? But yeah, you know, nice little item just to get rid of those chicken tenders. And they are chicken contending with the other fast food restaurants. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, if you could please like, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. This is G from Phunken Hungry, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.